alone in the dark for you to make the moment right. If I could only show you all that might be lost, then you would never want to what the secret was. And this is what I tell you, the lonely heart you see tonight will not give up without a fight. And I'm never gonna let it fade away, never gonna let it fade away, yeah. Oh, you can look in my eyes and see that you're the only one. I would break down and cry if you became the lonely one. I'd rather play the fool and try to hold a star than never know if you were going to break my heart. And I can see it shining, the lonely heart you see tonight will not give up without a fight. And I'm never gonna let it fade away, never gonna let it fade away. Whoa, whoa. If I could only show you all that might be lost, then you would never want to what the secret was. So please don't keep me waiting, the lonely heart you see tonight will not give up without a fight. And I'm never gonna let it fade away, never gonna let it fade away, yeah. Never gonna let it fade away, never gonna let it fade away, yeah. Wish that I thought about it ahead of time, because I would have done the walking fade out, which is something I used to do on some of these old videos, where to simulate the fade of a end of a song, I just walk out of the room. And it works really cool, actually. It works better than you might think. Richard Marx, from the album Richard Marx, which I have an actual album here. If I were to dig it out, I also have this on CD and cassette. Sadly, not on 8-track. I don't know if it was ever administered on 8-track or not. But I love this album. I grew up on this album. It was released, I'm going to say 1987. We'll see if I'm right. I think, yes, 1987, Manhattan Records. Remember Manhattan, a great song from the same album. Without looking at it, I haven't thought about this, but like just off the top of my head, you start with Shoulda Known Better is on here. It's a great song. Don't Mean Nothing's on here. Hold On to the Nights is on here. Endless Summer Nights is on here. It's not in the right order. But I honestly, despite the fact that you didn't have as many hits on the second side, songs like Remember Manhattan and The Flame of Love and Have Mercy, like these, the chord structures and melodies and everything, good lord, this was actually a very essential piece of my songwriter diet, probably more than I realized as I started playing Lonely Heart here, which is, to the best of my knowledge, it was not a radio hit, and he probably wasn't even released as a single, but God, it's such a good song. Seriously, one of my favorite album gems that does not get the credit that it deserves, I guess would be the way to say too. And recently on Twitter, I've noticed that Richard Marx has a hilarious sense of humor. He's worth following on Twitter, so check him out. He's apparently in a rap battle recently with Kenny G. I say apparently, but I listened to a YouTube video while at work. I wasn't watching it. I only listened to it, but it cracked me up. And I'd say that this is just, I wasn't thinking about the fact that I was wearing my Deadpool t-shirt, but I would say personality-wise that Richard Marx is more like Deadpool than you think. We'll leave it at that. And say thank you for watching. More stuff coming up from the Grammar Club on Patreon. Great Mimes hopefully going to be coming out with a new album this year as well. And I have 2 solo albums that I'm hoping to release this year as well. So 2018, hopefully full of music. I meant to do my song Auld Lang Syne on the channel, and I forgot. Just got busy enough with other things that I was going to do New Year's Eve on New Year's Eve and then Auld Lang Syne. That's 2 original compositions that I have with those titles that I was going to play back to back on here, and then I just spaced it. And so I thought, well, do I do Auld Lang Syne? He's like, no, I really feel like doing this specific Richard Marx song tonight, and so I'm really glad I did. That is so incredibly fun. The chord structure. People sometimes ask me for to make videos on how I'm playing, and half the time I have to teach myself how to play it. Like that right there, I just taught myself how to play it based on what I heard in my head about 10 minutes before I started filming this. But I think at least for the verses, she started like an A minor 7, and then I left off, and then it's a D minor of some sort, and then sustain, G, sustain. I don't know the names of the chords all that well half the time here. To a 7th, and then back to that D minor, E minor, A minor 7. We got the A7 in there. I'm hoping that this will help somehow, because there's your F, there's your G. One of my favorite things that I noticed about this song as I was playing it though too is the after the second chorus where we get the it would be never fade away, where it goes into that. Never fade away. It's just a really cool thing, and I just dropped my pick into the hole. I'm gonna fish this out. Maybe not on camera though. Thanks for watching.